Morning, everyone. Happy wonderful Wednesday morning. How's one today? It's the latest lifestyle article. So about the washing machine, about using the washing machine drawers wrong. Thanks for like. We've all been using our washing machine drawers wrong. Here's the proper way. Most people will only use one or two of the compartments in your washing machine's drawer. Doing your laundry may seem like a mundane task, but it's actually a science. The specific product you use and when you introduce it into the wash cycle is crucial for achieving clean and soft clothes. Luckily, your washing machine takes care of most of this. All you need to do is know which product goes in each compartment. Contemporary washing machines typically have two or three compartments in the drawer. The exact number depends on the model and features of your machine. The first compartment is for your detergent. Whether you use liquid, powder, gel, etc., it all goes in here. The precise quality will be determined by the instructions on the product packaging, as well as the material, color, and volume of clothes in the drum. This compartment is used most frequently. The middle compartment, often marked with a flower symbol, is for fabric softener. Don't fret if this compartment remains full towards the end of the wash. The softener is usually added after the main wash cycle during the rinse process. Hello everyone, welcome. Happy Wednesday morning. If you like this live stream, click like and hit the subscribe please. It's free subscribe one. Alright, this is a middle now many people might not even utilize the third compartment, which is for pre-washing. This option is typically added to the standard cycle for especially dirty or stained clothes. However, if you are doing a pre-wash and using detergent pots, don't toss them into the drum as usual. Instead, place them in the first compartment so they can be used during the main cycle. Hi, welcome. Follow me, guys. Hit the subscribe button, please. Free subscribe. Hey, Epic. However, if you are doing a pre-wash and using detergent pots, don't toss them into the drum as usual. Instead, place them in the first compartment so they can be used to the main cycle. It's vital that folks comprehend each of these sections, as incorrectly adding products over extended periods can impact your washing machine's lifespan. Incorrectly timed addition of fabric softener can also damage your clothes and result in ineffective washing. If you add fabric softener at the wrong stage of the cycle, your clothes won't come out soft, and they may not benefit from the pleasant scent of the product. Moreover, if the detergent isn't added near the start of the wash, there might not be enough time for it to be thoroughly rinsed out, leaving your clothes with a sticky feel. Right. Thanks for the likes. Weather forecast. Let's do weather forecast. A quick one. Let's see. Weather forecast for today. Wow. Let's see. Today is expected to be breezy with strong easterly winds. It will be dry, mild, with plenty of sunshine and just a few patches of cloud. Right? And tonight, this evening, we see some light sunshine followed by clear spell developing overnight with just a few areas of cloud, mainly towards dawn. A breezy night. That's this brief weather forecast. You going where? Where you going? Up Rebic. Morning everyone, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for subscribing. Hello one, welcome back. Pick up any news. To find out if we've got any news. It's interesting here. This article from the daily article called Daily Motivation News. You ready, guys? Very interesting here. Behaviors of people who have no close family to rely on. According to psychology, there's a world of difference between those who have close family to lean on and those who don't. This difference is often highlighted in their behaviors. When you don't have a family to rely on, you develop unique coping strategies. Psychology has a lot to say about this topic, and it's surprising how these behaviors can reveal so much about a person's background. In this article, we delve into the nuances of these behaviors as identified by psychology. So prepare yourself for an eye-opening exploration of behaviors of people who have no close family to rely on, according to psychology. Yeah, it's very interesting. Right, let's do that in another live stream. So we going to enjoy watching, listening to this live stream. Please click the thumbs up, click like, and subscribe. Enjoy listening to this article. Start again. It's called the number one, self-reliance. In a world where family support is often considered the norm, those without close family to rely on develop a heightened sense of self-reliance. Psychology, psychology tells us that when family support is absent, individuals tend to rely more heavily on themselves. This isn't just about doing your laundry or cooking your meals. It, it extends to emotional and psychological support as well. Self-reliant individuals don't just solve their problem alone, they also shoulder the emotional burden of these issues themselves. They have learned to process their feelings independently and make decisions without seeking validation or advice from family members. There are certain strengths that comes with self-reliance, but it's not without its challenges. This is not to say that these individuals don't value relationships or seek help when necessary, but their default mode is often rely on themselves first. Remember, this behavior is not a choice, but a coping mechanism born out born out of necessity. Understand this behavior can provide valuable insight into the lives of those without close family support. Interesting. Building chosen families. I've personally seen this in my own life. When you don't have a close family to lean on, you have a tendency to create your own family from relationships around you. Growing up, my parents were often away due to work, and I didn't have any siblings, so I found myself forming through close bonds with friends, neighbors, and even teachers. These individuals became my chosen family. So I can recall countless times when I would turn to my best friend for advice or spend holidays with my neighbor's family. They were for me in ways that my biological family couldn't be. Psychology validates this behavior as a common adaptation among those without close family ties. The concept of chosen family is a testament to human resilience and adaptability, showing that we can find and create support systems when traditional ones are lacking. Recognize that these chosen families hold just as much significance and influence in a person's life as a biological or legal family might. It's different path. It's a different path of forming social bonds with, but equally valid and meaningful. Hmm. This article a bit long, so we'll save this article. So you can save it now. Right. Number three is adopting high. Number three is adopting high resilience. Adopting high resilience. Resilience. Resilience is a term often used in psychology to describe the ability to bounce back from adversity. And as it turns out, individuals without the close family ties tend to have a higher level of resilience. This is because they're often faced with situations that require them to navigate life's challenges on their own. The constant need to adapt and every one obstacle fuels the development of resilience. A study published in the Journal of Adolescent Health found adolescents adolescents who lack close family relationships often show higher levels of resilience compared to their peers with stronger familial support. This resilience empowers them to better handle stress and adversity. However, it's important to remember that while high resilience can be a strength, it doesn't negate the need for support and understanding. Everyone, regardless of their background or circumstances, needs to a supportive network to thrive. Number four, strong independence. People without close family support often display a strong sense of independence. This isn't just about surviving or getting by, but about thriving their own terms. Without a family to lean on for emotional, financial, or practical support, these individuals learn to meet their own needs. They're often the ones who start working at a young age, learn to manage finances early, and take on adult responsibility before their peers. This strong independence can be seen as a positive trait, fostering skills like problem solving, decision making, and self discipline. However, it's also important to understand that this independence is often born out of necessity rather than choice. It's the result of circumstances. It's the result of circumstances that had forced them to step up and take control of their lives at the earliest age. Number five is valuing relationships deeply. Here's something that may surprise you. Despite not having close family ties, these individuals often value the relationship deeply. Despite traditional family bonds, they understand the true worth of genuine connection. Every relationship they form, be it friendship, romantic, or professional, is often held close to their heart. They appreciate the love and support they receive from these relationships and res- res- reciprocates it, reciprocated wholeheartedly. They are the friends who always be there for you, the partners who understand the importance of love and respect, the colleagues and who value teamwork and camaraderie. camaraderie. Iron, ironically, 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 their lack of close family relationships can make them some of the most loving, loyal, and supportive people you ever meet. They experience the absence of family love and therefore cherish the presence of any form of affection. In every relationship they form, they are not just looking for a bond, they're just looking for a family they never had. And in doing so, they remind us all of the true value of relationships in our lives. Wow, it's a long one. This Richard Westford. Uh, Number five is valuing relationships deeply. Oh, we read that. Right. Number six, embracing solitude. Solitude can be a double-edged sword. Edged sword. Yeah. For some, it's peaceful retreat. Or others, it's a painful reminder of loneliness. Solitude can be a double-edged sword. For some, it's a peaceful retreat. Or others, it's a painful reminder of loneliness. For those without close family ties, it can often be both. I remember spending many evenings up alone at home, cooking for one and watching TV by myself. While I initially dreaded these moments of solitude, over time I learned to embrace them. I found peace in the quiet moments, learned to enjoy my own company, and discovered interests that I never knew I had. I became more introspective and self-aware, understanding myself better than ever before. Right, psychology highlights that this comfort with solitude is often seen in those without close family connections. They've learned to transform solitude from a state of loneliness to one of the peaceful self-reflection and growth. Yes, it's also important to note that this doesn't mean they prefer being alone all the time, but they have valued companionships as much as anyone else, but have learned to find joy in their own company when needed. Number seven, becoming adaptable. Adaptability is a trait often found in individuals without close family ties. Circumstances have forced them to become flexible and adjust to different situations quickly. Whether it's a sudden financial crisis, a personal setback, or an unexpected life change, they've learned to adapt and make the best of the situation. This adaptability can often make them resourceful and innovative, finding solutions where others might see dead ends. However, this constant need to adapt can also be emotionally draining. It's essential to recognize the strength and resilience it takes to navigate life's ups and downs without a stable family support system. Understand this behavior can help us to emphasize with their experiences and provide them with the support they may not ask but generally need. Number 8, seeking meaningful connections. At the heart of it all, at the heart of it all, individuals with our close family ties are often seeking meaningful connections. Despite the resilience, independence, and self-reliance they have developed, they deeply understand the value of emotional bonds. They seek relationships that offer more than just companionship. Relationships that provide emotional support, understanding, and unconditional love. These can come in various forms: friendships, romantic relationships, mentorships, or even a community group. It's crucial to remember that these individuals are not just looking for a replacement for their family. They're looking for genuine connections that respect their experiences, understand their strengths and vulnerabilities, and acknowledge their unique journey. In their research, in their search for meaningful connection, they remind us of the fundamental human need for love, understanding, and sense of belonging. Final thoughts is about understanding and empathy. The world's human behavior is a complex tapestry woven from numerous threads of experiences, circumstances, and innate individuality. One such thread is the experience of individuals without close family ties. Their behaviors, whether it's heightened self-reliance, deep value for relationships, comfort in solitude, or relentless adaptability, are all shaped by this experience. The eminent psychologist Carl Rogers once said, when someone really hears you without passing judgment on you, without trying to take responsibility for you, without trying to mold you, it feels damn good. For those without close family ties, this quote rings especially true. They are not looking for sympathy or rescue. They are looking for understanding and empathy. Recognizing this behavior is more than just an academic understanding of psychological patterns. It's about acknowledging the strength and resilience of these individuals. It's about understanding their unique experiences and showing empathy in our interactions with them. As we navigate a relationship with such individuals, let's remember to appreciate their resilience, respect their independence, cherish their deep value for relationships, understand their comfort and solitude, and support their relentless adaptability. Because at the end of the day, whether we have close friend ties or not, we are all just trying to navigate this complex journey called life in the best way we can. Right, that's thank you so much everyone for listening. Please don't forget hit that subscribe button, guys. Click like and subscribe. Thank you. It's free, subscribe one. Bye for now. See you next live stream.